friends, welcome you all to my channel Steps to Profit. Today in this video we are going to see two IPOs which are getting closed today, that is on 1st of February. The first one is Baweja Studio and second is BLS Seva. In this video we will cover IPO details, IPO timeline, anchor investor details, company's financial and fundamental details. Also we will see day 1 and day 2 subscription status and latest grey market premium, and we will see whether we should apply for this IPO or we should skip this IPO. I request you all to please watch the video till end so you will not miss any important update, and also please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. The first IPO is BLS-E Services Limited IPO. The company has kept face value of 10 rupees per share. The price band of this IPO is fixed at the price of 129 rupees to 135 rupees. So we should apply for this IPO at cutoff price, which is 135 rupees. Single lot of this IPO is consisting of 108 shares. Total issue size of this IPO is 310.91 crore rupees. And this is fully fresh issue IPO. It is main board IPO and it will get listed on both BSE and NSE. This IPO has opened on 30th of January. It is getting closed today, that is on 1st of February. The basis of allotment will occur on 2nd of February, and initiation of refund and credit of shares will done by 5th of February by late night. On 6th of February, this IPO will get listed. If we look at IPO reservation, then 40.50% of this IPO is kept reserved for anchor investors, 27% for qualified institutional buyers, 13.50% for HNI players, 9% for retail investors, 10% for others. To buy single lot of this IPO of 108 shares, we will require 14,580 rupees. Retailers can apply minimum from 1 lot to maximum for 13 lots. Small HNI can apply from 14 lots to 68 lots. And big HNI can apply for minimum of 69 lots and onwards. At present, the promoters of the company are holding 93.80% of the shares. After listing, it will get diluted to 68.90%. The company has raised 125.92 crores from anchor investors. This is the anchor investor list for BLS-E Services. There are total 10 investors in this IPO. The company has offered 93,27,096 shares for anchor investors. There will be locking period for initial 50% of the shares for anchor investors, which will get end on 18th of March 2024. And for remaining shares, the locking period will be for 90 days, which will end on 18th of June 2024. BLS-E Services was incorporated in the year 2016. It is a digital service provider company which offers business correspondence services to major banks in India. The company's offering can be categorized into three parts: business correspondence services, assisted e-services, and e-governance services. The company provides visa, passport, consular, and other citizen services to state and provincial government across Asia, Africa, Europe, South America, North America, and Middle East through its technology-enabled platform. If we look at company's financial information, then for the financial year 2023 to 2024, the data is available only for 2 quarters, from April to September. For the last 3 years, complete data is available. The company's assets has increased from 40.59 crore rupees to 179.47 crore rupees in the year 2023. In this financial year, assets has increased to 213.77 crore rupees. Company's revenue has increased from 65.23 crore rupees in the year 2021 to 246.29 crore rupees in the year 2023. In this financial year, The revenue has touched to 158.05 crore rupees. Company's profit after tax has increased from 3.15 crore rupees in the year 2021 to 20.33 crore rupees in the year 2023. In this financial year, the company's profit after tax has touched to 14.68 crore rupees. Also, company's net worth has increased from 9.68 to 106.94 crore rupees in the year 2023. Company has become debt free as there was total debt of around 11.02 crore rupees in the year 2021, which has decreased to 8.76 crores in the year 2022, and in the year 2023 the company has become debt free. This is the best thing about this company. So if we look at company's financial information, then company is financially very strong. If we look at company's key performance indicator, then return on equity is 33.33%, return on capital expenditure is 30.62%. Both the figures are good. Debt to equity ratio is very negligible, which is 0.05. Return on net worth 16.46%, and price to book value is 7.2. Earning per share is 3.05 pre-IPO and 2.24 post-IPO, and PE ratio is 44.31 pre-IPO and 60.33 post-IPO. So definitely this IPO is overvalued. If we look at the peer comparison, then there are no many direct competitors for this company. The only competitor is eMudra Limited. The eMudra offers earning per share of 8.35, which is higher than BLS-E Services. If we look at the objective of the issue, then company will utilize the funds raised from this IPO for strengthening the technology infrastructure to develop new capabilities and consolidating the existing platforms. For funding initiatives for organic growth by setting up BLS stores, achieving inorganic growth through acquisitions, and for general corporate purposes. If we look at IPO subscription, then by the end of day 2, this IPO had subscribed by 43.09 times. Qualified institutional buyers have subscribed this IPO by 2.68 times, and they have bid for 224.93 crore rupees. HNI players have subscribed this IPO by 94.36 times and bid for 3960.30 crore rupees, while retail investors have subscribed this IPO by 127.05 times and bid for 3555.03 crore rupees, and others have subscribed this IPO by 7.44 times and bid for 231.33 crore rupees. So total bid has occurred for 7,971.59 crore rupees. This IPO is getting very good response in grey market. Its premium has been increasing from 24th January. It has increased from 81.48% to 128.89%. The latest grey market premium is trading at 174 rupees. Single lot of this IPO is consisting of 108 shares. So from this IPO, we can able to gain total amount of 18,792 rupees per single lot. So straight away there are chances that in this IPO we can double our money if we get allotment in this IPO. So definitely you can apply for this IPO. Although in retail category there are less chances to get allotment because only 9% quota is kept reserved for retail investors, and already around 127 times subscription has occurred in retail category. Unistone Capital Private Limited is the book running lead manager for this IPO, and Caffeine Technologies Limited is the official registrar for this IPO. The second IPO is Baweja Studio Limited IPO. The company has kept face value of 10 rupees per share. The price band is fixed at the price of 170 to 180 rupees. So we have to apply at the cutoff price, which is 180 rupees. Single lot of this IPO is consisting of 800 shares. Total issue size for this IPO is 97.20 crores, out of which 72 crores will come from fresh issue and 25.20 crores will come from offer for sale. It is SME IPO, so its listing will occur on NSE SME. If we look at IPO timeline, then this IPO has opened on 29th January. It will get closed today, that is on 1st of February. The basis of allotment will occur by 2nd of February. The initiation of refund and credit of share will occur by 5th of February by late night, and on 6th of February this IPO will get listed. If we look at IPO reservation, then 6.04% of this IPO is kept reserved for anchor investors, 5.33% for market makers, 4.03% for qualified institutional buyers, 42.30% for HNI players, and 42.30% for retail investors. Company has raised 5.88 crore rupees from anchor investors by offering 3,26,400 shares. There will be locking period for first 50% of the shares, which will end on 18th of March 2024, and for remaining 50% of the shares, locking period will be of 90 days, which will end on 18th of June 2024. This is the anchor investor list for Baweja Studio Limited. There are total 2 anchor investors in this IPO. To buy single lot of this IPO, we will require 1,44,000 rupees. Retail investors can apply minimum and maximum for 1 lot only, while HNI players can apply minimum from 2 lots. The Baweja Studio was incorporated in the year 2001. It is a production company which produces Hindi and Punjabi films. Also, the company is in the business of trading movie rights. By June 2023, the company has completed around 22 projects with 6 films in production and 7 in pre-production. The company aims to raise its boundary for storytelling and incorporate technological advancement in its field. Company research and develops their script, produce content end to end, and create intellectual property and monetize rights. Company has diversified its various areas including digital films, web series, animation film, Punjabi films, advertisement films, and musical videos. If we look at company's financial data, then for this financial year, the data is available for 2 quarters. For the last 3 years, complete data is available. Company's assets has increased from 3,223.67 lakh rupees in the year 2021 to 4,202.57 in this financial year. Company's revenue has increased from 1,954.11 lakh rupees in the year 2021 to 7,628.31 lakh rupees in the year 2023. In this financial year, revenue has accounted to 3,890.11 lakh rupees. Profit after tax has increased from 764.60 lakh rupees to 796.91 lakh rupees in the year 2023. In this financial year, profit after tax has accounted to 435.33 lakh rupees. Also, we have seen growth in company's net worth, which has increased from 448.13 lakh rupees to 2,422.07 lakh rupees in this year. Company's reserves and surplus has also increased from 445.13 lakh rupees to 979.37 lakh rupees in this year. Also, we have seen that there is sharp increase in company's total borrowing. Company's borrowing were 179.60 lakh rupees in the year 2021, which has increased to 810.91 lakh rupees in this financial year. If we look at company's key performance indicator, then return on equity is 40.12%, return on capital expenditure is 52.55%. Both the figures are good. Debt to equity ratio is negligible, which is 0.07. Return on net worth is 40.12%. Price to book ratio is 13.07. Earning per share is 5.52 pre-IPO and 4.32 post-IPO. PE ratio is 32.59 pre-IPO and 41.62 post-IPO. So this IPO is also overvalued. If you look at peer comparison, then Shimaro Entertainment Limited, Eros International Media Limited, G Entertainment Enterprises Limited, Mukta Arts Limited, and Wells Film International Limited. These are the direct competitors, out of which Mukta Arts Limited is offering highest earning per share, which is 8.33. If we look at objective of the issue, then the funds raised from this IPO will utilize to meet working capital requirements and for general corporate purposes. If we look at IPO subscription status, then by the end of day 2, this IPO was subscribed by 1.12 times. As of now, qualified institutional buyers have not took active participation. They have subscribed this IPO by only 0.01 times and they have bid for 0.03 crore rupees. Also, HNI players have not actively participated. They have subscribed this IPO by 0.35 times and they have bid for 14.37 crore rupees. While retail investors have fully subscribed this IPO, they have subscribed this IPO by 2 times and they have bid for 82.14 crore rupees. Total bid has occurred for 96.54 crore rupees. If today, by first half, qualified institutional buyers and HNI players takes part in this IPO and they fully subscribe at their end, then only we can think to apply for this IPO. If we look at grey market premium, then its grey market premium is also has been decreasing. The grey market premium has decreased from 13.89% to 2.78%. The latest grey market premium is trading at 5 rupees. Single lot of this IPO is consisting of around 800 shares. So in this IPO, we can expect only 4,000 rupees of gain per single lot. But there are chances that we may see negative listing in this IPO also if today qualified institutional buyers and HNI players don't take active participation and not fully subscribe this IPO. So it's better to avoid this IPO. But the final decision will be yours. FedEx Securities Private Limited is the book running lead manager for this IPO and Skyline Financial Services Private Limited is the registrar for this IPO. So this is all for this video. Take your decision wisely. Thank you for watching the video. Please like and share this video and I request you all to please subscribe this channel for more such IPO review and IPO update videos. Thank you.